Hey everyone, I'm Brandon, and in this channel, we journey together to design, build, and live our peak life. In today's video, we are diving in to the sales framework from the man who's taken the internet by storm, Alex Hormozi. So please enjoy this overview of Alex Hormozi's closer sales framework. In the cutthroat business realm, if there's one thing that rules, it's sales. But what separates a sleazy sales pitch from a masterful one? It's understanding. The key isn't just about pushing a product. It's about believing that your product can truly change the client's life. And as Seth Godin emphasizes, coming from a place of generosity and wanting to share what's good for others is paramount. But when we talk about strategy, Alex Hormozi is on top. And he's taking the internet over for a good reason. From his first book, $100 Million Leads, which I highly recommend you check out, the closer framework has stood the test of time and has generated millions of dollars for him and many others. So then what is this closer framework? Well, C is for clarity, L is for label, O is for overview, S is for vacation, E is for explain, and R is for reinforce. So let's expand on this in a little more detail. Starting with C for clarity. Why is your client here? What do they seek? If you understand that, half of your work is done. The key to this is making sure that you and your client are on the same page so that you're not trying to solve the wrong problem. And moving on to L for label. You want to define the problem because making something tangible helps both you and the client understand it better. And further, by labeling, this helps the client actually admit that they have a problem. Because before the client admits that there's a problem, there's nothing you can do to solve it. And moving on to O for overview. In our case, history matters. You want to understand where the client has come from, what they have tried, and what has already failed. And if anything, what has worked. Knowing this can help you avoid the repetition of past mistakes. And when you're going through this exercise with your client, make sure you repeat back their past experiences so that they feel heard and understood. Because I know for me personally, there's nothing more frustrating than looking for a solution and just being told that the solution is something that you've already tried and didn't work. Moving on to S for sell the vacation. You want to give them a glimpse of the future, the beautiful results, not the difficult journey. Because this is why the client came to you in the first place. They're looking for results. They often know what they want, but the path to get there is blurry. So don't dive into the details because details sound like work. Instead, share the story of what they'll get. Moving on to E for explain. You want to address their concerns, make them feel heard, and show them that you have the solution to their problem. Once they start buying into the fact that you are their solution, they'll be much more likely to feel okay hearing the details and start understanding what it's going to take to get the results that they seek. And finally, R is for reinforce. As soon as we buy, it leads to buyer's remorse, which means that you start second guessing what you got and whether or not it was the best. You wonder, am I really going to get these results? Did I just waste a ton of money? Maybe I would have got better results going with something else. So what you want to do is reassure them, reinforce their choice, and make them feel great about their decision. And further to this, something that Alex Hormozi always says, people decide within the first 48 hours of a purchase whether or not they're going to buy from you again. So to turn these leads into actual sales, start with the closer framework and clarify, label, overview, sell the vacation, explain, and reinforce. This will not only transform your sales game, but it'll also provide more value to your clients and make them feel better about their decisions. And if you're wanting to learn more about the art of sales, I highly recommend you check out Alex Hormozi's book, The $100 Million Leads. Thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this, please subscribe and check out another video. Thanks.